You know what's strange? Sometimes, why does pain feel like comfort? Sounds crazy, right? But think about it. Ever had an old painful memory suddenly make you feel oddly good? Or after a heartbreak, you keep listening to sad songs again and again, and somehow it feels comforting? Or when someone gives you a shoulder massage, and you say, "Bro, press a little harder," even though your body's already hurting. Today we're talking about why pain sometimes feels like comfort. And trust me, it's not your fault. Your brain is the real mastermind. Let's start with a small story. Imagine you go to the gym after a long time. On day 1, the trainer says, "We'll start light. Light, 50 squats." You somehow survive the set, and the next day when you try to walk down the stairs, every step feels like your legs are cursing you. But the weird part, you're secretly happy. Why? Because that pain tells you, yep, you actually did something today. And that brings us to the first reason. Pain often feels like progress. Your brain interprets that pain not as danger, but as a sign of growth. Just like studying the whole night before an exam. Your head hurts, your eyes burn, but inside you feel kind of satisfied. At least I worked hard today. Another example. Your friend roasts you in public. It hurts a little, but later you laugh, remembering those lines because it's trusted pain. Someone close to you said it with no bad intentions. This leads to the second reason. Pain feels safe when it comes from something familiar. In life, comfort doesn't come only from things that feel good. Comfort comes from things that feel predictable, and sometimes pain is the most predictable emotion. Think about someone who has gone through heartbreak. People like that often hesitate to trust in a new relationship. Why? Because they're used to the old pain. The brain says, "Okay, this pain I know. I understand the outcome. I can deal with this." But happiness, love, those are unpredictable, and the brain doesn't like things it cannot predict. So old pain feels strangely comforting. Now let's talk about the third reason. A bit scientific, but I'll keep it simple. When you feel emotional pain, sadness, loneliness, your brain releases certain chemicals that calm you down. It's like the brain says, "All right, you're sad? Let me give you a little dopamine so you don't fall apart." So pain comes with a tiny reward. Example, sad songs. The songs that make you cry and also bring peace at the same time. Because after emotional release, your brain gives you comfort chemicals. Think about how many times you've said, "My mood is low. Let's remember that old pain and cry a bit." We've all done it. Because emotional pain becomes a kind of reset button. Another funny example. Some people don't delete photos after a breakup. Nope. They zoom in, read the captions, read old chats, and then say, I'm healing. But what's actually happening is, you're revisiting familiar pain because that's where the brain finds comfort. And here's another one. Remember how your grandma would say, "You have a cough? Drink this bitter syrup. You'll feel better." You drink it, hate it, cough more, but later you'd feel fine. Because your brain learned this horrible tasting pain equals healing. So even physical discomfort can feel comforting when it's associated with getting better. Now here's the real question. Do we actually enjoy pain? No, nobody likes pure pain. But we do love the meaning pain gives us. Gym pain tells you you're improving. Breakup pain tells you you're learning. Sad song pain tells you you're releasing emotions. Old memory pain tells you that you once cared deeply. Pain feels comforting when it teaches you something, brings you closer to yourself, or makes you emotionally stronger. And that's the most interesting glitch of life. We hate pain, but we love what it does to us. Sometimes pain isn't scary. What's scary is emptiness, the feeling of nothing. Humans can survive sadness, but not emotional numbness. So next time you feel peace, even inside pain, understand that your brain is protecting you. It's quietly preparing you for your next level of comfort. And honestly, it sounds poetic, but it's true. When pain has meaning, it becomes comfort. If this gave you the true feeling, maybe your brain too is silently healing right now.